So will Casper reach $10 by 2030 and make you richer than you ever thought possible? There are definitely signs. We'll discuss all of that in today's video. Remember though, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your research. Now, before I get into the video, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange that's been around for over 13 years, definitely check out my link for BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000. No VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below. But getting into the video here, if we kick things off by taking a look at the crypto bubbles, we can see that it's a red day. You know, we see very few of these nowadays. Over the last couple months, we've seen very few red days, but today's not looking all that great, and that's because Trump brought back the whole tariffs talks, and it just affected the market, unfortunately. But the Trump coin is down minus 14%, almost 15%, but yeah, it's not the greatest of the days. We take a look here at the Fear and Greed Index, and we see that we are back into extreme greed. We're back into extreme greed. So what this tells me is it's time to take profits. If you guys have been making gains on any of the coins, meme coins, whatever, it's time to take some profits because the market is extremely greedy right now. And I always tell you guys, don't be greedy, take profits. But anyways, you guys can do whatever you want. It's your money, not mine. Whatever your trading strategy is, just stick to it, I always say. Okay, but getting into a few things, let's start off by talking about this tweet that I saw. So it says, the Kaspa is the only $3 billion market cap and $100 million trading volume crypto achieving this without tier 1 exchange support. With a market cap around $3 billion and daily trading volume near $100 million, Casper stands alone as the only cryptocurrency of its size not listed on any tier 1 exchange like Binance or Coinbase. Other projects at this scale rely heavily on top-tier listings to drive volume and visibility. Kaspa, in contrast, has reached these milestones purely through grassroots adoption, growing community support, and real utility without the backing of major exchange exposure at this moment. And that is 1000% facts. If Kaspa can achieve all that it has achieved without any backing by a tier 1 listing, what do you think is going to happen once Kaspa does get a tier 1 listing? It's going to go nuts. And I talk about this all the time. And this is why I keep talking about Kaspa. This is why I make so many Kaspa videos, because to me, the signs is just there. It's only a matter of time. Yes, Kaspa is not moving as fast as a lot of investors wanted to move right now. But a couple years ago, you guys need to remember Kaspa did explode. Right now, it's in its chill phase. And we see other cryptos. We've seen other cryptos in the past that exploded, had a chill phase, some consolidation, and then eventually people start pouring money back into it and it just skyrockets. And that's when the ultimate FOMO happens. People don't want to be buying Kaspa when it's at $100 billion market cap. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's when people do want to buy it. But if you're a Kaspa holder, Kaspa believer, that's not where you want to be looking to doing any more of your DCA. At that point, your bag should already be packed and just chill and see where things actually take you, right? But let's get into this article right here that I came across. So it says, Kaspa eyes $10, but can market fundamentals carry it there? Goes on to saying Kaspa hitting $10 would push its market cap to nearly $254 billion, placing it in the same league as top-tier cryptos. While that figure sounds ambitious, it's not entirely out of reach. Ethereum and other leaders have crossed similar thresholds in previous cycles, showing that rapid market expansion can happen under right conditions. Analysts are cautiously optimistic, with projections pointing to a potential high of $7.84 by 2030. Key factors include wider adoption, smart contract deployment, and stronger institutional participation. Still, getting to $10 will require more than optimism. It depends on both technical progress and a broader shift in market momentum. Now, I completely agree with all of that. I think what a lot of investors need to realize is how early we really are in Caspa. You see, Caspa is still building. We still don't even have smart contracts, but like I tell you guys all the time, early buyers make millions. Even though some investors might be getting very frustrated with the price action on Caspa recently because we're seeing other coins really take off, but Caspa is not really doing all that much. You know, it went down to 5 cents and then it recently went to a high of 13 cents, which was a pretty nice pump if you did buy Caspa at 5 cents. But there's other altcoins, probably outside of the top 100 actually, that has been making some real moves, and it's easy to watch those coins go up and become extremely frustrated with the coin that you hold in your wallet. But this is why I always tell you guys, yes, it's instead of diversifying, it's better to focus, but you don't necessarily have to focus on one particular coin. You can have high conviction in multiple coins. See, I have high conviction in quite a few coins actually. Okay, so even though Caspa isn't doing much for my portfolio right now, there are other coins in my portfolio that's doing very well. So I don't really pay attention to the day-to-day price swings of Caspa because for me it's just a long-term play. I can hold Caspa and just see it trade sideways for an extended period of time because my portfolio is still going up due to the fact that I have other high conviction coins in my portfolio. Now let's take a look at the price action. So on the day, Caspa is currently down almost 4%. It's sitting at 11 cents. Let's see, the market cap is 2.94 billion. No new exchanges, no Binance or Coinbase, obviously. The volume is down 2% on the day. Let's see, in the last 7 days, Caspa was down almost 8%. On the month, it's only up like almost 18%. So on the month, Caspa hasn't really taken off, but that's okay. It's not only Caspa. Matter of fact, if you go over to CoinMarketCap and you check out most of these coins, you're going to notice that on the month, a lot of them hasn't really rallied all that much. And that's because people are still attracted to the lower market cap coins. So a lot of these coins haven't been rallying. Bitcoin's been going up. A lot of the top altcoins haven't really been going up, though. Unfortunately, the altcoin season index is sitting at a 25 out of 100. So we are still nowhere near in altcoin season. But like I've said in previous videos, this isn't the time to be focused on an altcoin season. This is the time to be focused on coins that's got strong potential, great catalyst, a lot of hype, great community. And those are the coins that I think is going to do very well this bull cycle because there's just way too many coins in the market, especially since meme coins have completely dominated the space over the last couple years. But if we come over to the charts here, I still have this line drawn in that I said Casper needs to hold above for things to continue to look pretty healthy here. And we're still above that line. Let's see, when was this? Today, Casper went as low as, I didn't even realize this. It touched 0.107. And this is a fact that a lot of the market came down because Trump says, he's going to introduce more tariffs, and the market was not feeling that whatsoever. So the market came down, Caspa came down as well, but it's still holding above this trend line, which is definitely a great thing. The last buy zone that was fired was on May 17th on this indicator, which you can find down below. It's called Trade Assist. Let you know it's a good time to buy and sell crypto when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening. Now, the last bullish momentum that was fired on Caspa was on May 2nd here. No bearish momentum has been fired yet, which is definitely a great sign here. Caspa is still looking decent. It's not looking super strong. I don't see any indication of a massive rally that's about to happen in the short term, but it's still holding above this line. So we're still going in the right direction. Just hopefully Trump just doesn't continue to talk about tariffs because it's not going to be good for Caspa. It's also not going to be good for the overall crypto market. But we'll see how everything actually plays out. But I always tell you guys, Caspa is one that you're going to have to be very patient with because it is literally in its infancy stage and it's just building. But as long as you've done your research, you know what you hold, you definitely shouldn't be worried, in my personal opinion. But again, nothing is financial advice. I can always be wrong. Do your own research. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.